YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in the legendary West Rome campaign, and things are crazy. I actually didn't screw up for once, and this episode does pick up where the last one left off, which is great. Great! In fact, let me just make double sure I didn't screw up here. Alright, we're good. Everything's recording, everything's savvy. Alright, happy, everybody's good. So, I'm going to have to end the turn here. I haven't spent my money because if some of my lands that make money get plundered, I want to have plenty of money in the bank, so that's why I'm not doing anything else at the moment. And I just want to kind of play that out. This navy being out of position was a huge blunder because I just got absolutely mauled by transport ships. Fortunately, like I said, I have two armies coming up that can help in the south of Italy, so should be good. I'm going to end the turn. And we're just going to see what happens. It could get ugly. May have to perform some defenses against marauding Huns, Visigoths, whoever else. Okay, my spy has arrived in Britannia. I don't know if that spy is very good at anything, but... How did that... How are they going across there? I control that with my fleet. You can't cross through a fleet. That was the whole point in me putting the fleet there. What a bunch of horse crap. These guys have... I'll worry about them later. I still don't know how that happened. I have a ton of these Gothic Falxmen. That would worry me, except for the fact that I have so many archers. So as long as I target these guys with my archers, we should be safe. So let's get in here and fight and defend Reggium. I'm so irritated about that. How did the Abdani army go through the area of influence of my fleet that was blockading that ferry point? That is beyond irritating. Really wish I hadn't gotten Appius killed. Man, I'm still so frustrated about that. Why I didn't fortify him or just leave him in a city where we could have waited out the stupid Geats after I had weakened him up on a couple of garrisons. That was just stupid. Why, oh why? I can ask why as much as I want, but it's not going to fix it. This Gothic Falxmen are not really coming from the angle that I want. I'm actually thinking I'm going to switch this barricade over to here, because that'll make it longer for the Gothic Falxmen to get there, which will allow me to have more time to subjugate them to the fire of my bows. And potentially I could use my Legio. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually put Legio up here. Throw their Plumbata first. We can use our spears. And basically we'll just we'll use our spears to guard. We've got to guard all the way across this. Organize yourselves! Don't want to get my general killed too early in this. Okay. We may need to be ready to defend this point as well. But let's actually put another Legio up here. And then I can run one of those Legio over the other direction. We'll see what happens here at my barricade. I'm going to start deployment. I'm actually going to make sure that I choose my targets wisely with the bows. I'm going to fast forward. There'll be enemy reinforcements coming too, so we'll want to keep an eye out for those. Oh, I got ships. Totally forgot about my ships. Great. Great. How do I get so smart sometimes? The enemy draws near. Okay. As soon as these Gothic Falxmen get in range, I'm going to fire at will. I really kind of need another bow. No, we're good. Okay. Fire at will. Precision shot, please. those guys back to there for the moment. Yeah, we are doing severe damage to the Gothic Falxmen over here. This is great. That's going to take away a big chunk of their offensive hitting power. This is fantastic. So I'm just going to let my men fire away. That mounted warband, I'm hoping it charges my braced spears. That would be ideal, but let's get these two bowmen, and let's take them over to flaming and open fire here. I've got some of my own cavalry that I'll try and get outside the walls at an appropriate moment. Actually, do not fire at will. Oh, yes. Actually, do. Get over here, get over here, get over here. AI is just going to try and go around me. Okay, I really need you to hurry over here. Ain't no joke. Target the Falxmen only, please.
Our walls are under attack.
Okay, let's get these two scout equites. Come out here real quick. Okay, I'm taking down, actually target these guys. There we go. We've got a bit of a problem brewing over here. I need these reinforcements and I need them fast. Okay, stop firing because we're hurting our own morale here. Let's get my general ready to stand in here if we have to. Oh, those Gothic Falxmen got into me over here. What are you doing, you stupid bowman? Why'd you... I'm gonna have to just pour the fire into those Gothic Falxmen. These stupid pikemen over here are gonna block my cavalry from getting a rear charge, so I'm gonna come this way. Okay, I need these Marines ashore as quickly as I can. I mean, if you can disembark somewhere, do it. I don't really care where. This is bad. This is bad. The Gothic Falxmen are whipping on me pretty hard. I can't keep firing on them with my bows because it's killing my morale. The best thing I can hope to do is get these scout equites over here fast for a rear charge. I don't know if the rear charge will stop these guys, but it's my only prayer. Crap, their stupid cavalry turned around and charged me. And now these Falxmen are going to get a chance to get all their javelins off on me too. Gosh, dang it. Get out of my way. Those Falxmen are going to wreck my freaking cavalry, and their spears inbound too. This is very quickly turning into a cluster, and it should have been easy. I'm gonna hit these pikemen with a bunch of flaming shot from behind. If I can get these Gothic Falxmen off the field, it's not gonna happen. They just have too many Gothic Falxmen, and I never got a good chance to throw javelins at many of them either. That's the frustrating part. I'm gonna have to turn my fire over onto this Falxman and do so quickly because it's headed my way. If my scout cavalry could tie these guys down for a minute, that'd be huge. I've got these units that have come ashore. Get up here. Please kill those Falxmen. Please. Kill them. I insist that you make them dead. There we go. Now make these ones dead. Okay, where's my stupid Marines? We are doing some severe damage with our archers here, but the Gothic Falxmen are fighting down to very low levels of men, considering they're getting hit by flaming shot and having taken huge losses. Flaming. Okay. Let's pull some of my Sagittarii away. Let's pull some of these guys down. Keep hitting their Falxmen with the flaming arrows. Not really sure why my archer marines ran towards the Falxmen. I don't think we have enough to win this because more and more of their troops are coming onto the battlefield as reinforcements, but the more damage I can cause here, the better. So that's what I'm going to do. These Falksmen are fighting down way too far. It's not like they have particularly high morale or something. What are you... Gosh dang it, why would you run towards the enemy? Crap's sake. It's a good thing I don't have to worry about my men acting like complete nincompoops. Oh wait, yeah I do. Seems like I have one more ship of Marines out here too. Let's bring them. I hate that my cavalry got wasted. I shouldn't have wasted it. I don't know, I make stupid mistakes sometimes in the heat of battle, obviously. Okay. All these archers. Dude, just stop firing at will. Don't fire at will, dummies. I need your ammo. Alright. This situation over here is rather desperate. The death of that Germanic noble would be fantastic, but something tells me it's not going to happen. AI is firing into the back of their own men. I promise you they won't take the level of losses that I will. Okay, that unit shattered. Don't waste a single shot. That's good. That's good. That is so good. I don't know if I have enough left to do this or not, especially considering these other troops here just aren't routing. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Mercenary Germanic mounted warband here. Just gonna pepper it with everything I got. Didn't even take that many losses from such a overwhelming bunch of volleys here. Oh, it shattered. It shattered. Save your ammo. Save your ammo. We're gonna need every last shot. This is so good. The pikes are shaken. I'm actually gonna attack them, see if we can get them out of here. Get all my missile units. We need to target, what is this? Gothic Falksman, target it. So if we hit that Gothic Falksman with all the flaming arrows we got, I'm gonna have to stop the Germanic spearmen. Can't you die a little faster, man? You're getting hit by countless volleys of flaming arrows. There we go. Be good boys and die. Now if we could target down this mercenary Germanic brigand and maybe get some of these other troops to start wavering or to rout over here. I'm going to put one of these guys on whistling shot. See if we can get the double damage to morale here. We got my other Marine. Everybody target the freaking cavalry. Come on, rout, you piece of crap. Sitting there wavering, getting hit by all that fire, and it still doesn't rout.
Our men are wavering. Ready for orders.
Let's attack that unit in the back. Okay, we got the cavalry to waver. Let's use what's left of our archers. No, everybody's gonna rout now.
The men have broken and are fleeing.
Oh well, we put up a fight. It was not the best fight, unfortunately, but it was a fight. We had to have killed... Really? They only killed 1,300 of their men? I felt like we did more than that. But at least we got rid of all their Gothic Falksmen. If they take my city, though, they're going to be able to retrain units. But, I mean, like I said, at least most of the Gothic Falksmen there are dead. I wish that the way they approached my city would have been a little different so I could have gotten more kills with my javelins, but, like, again, maybe if my guys were positioned a little better and a little smarter, I could have done that. I just need to get better at that kind of stuff and quit letting this stuff happen. But we caused them big losses. They didn't take my city. That's just delaying the inevitable. Some of the other Visigoths kind of pulled back. Those ones are going to move down into Sicily, so we'll kill them there. Look at the Saxons coming out in force and actually mopping up the Swabians after only having one province for all this time. Come on, Swaby. I wonder if the Alamans are at war with the Saxons. If they're not, they need to be. Okay, the Geats are going to come over here and focus back on this settlement again. I've killed these armies like 2 or 3 times each. I don't even know how they're getting men at this point. They don't have a lot of men. Again, if this is... I think this is the stupid Colosseum map. No, it's not. Thank goodness. Alright, well, we have a chance to rip apart some more of the Geats here while that army's training in Londinium. And we need to take it. And I really don't need to lose this settlement either, because the barracks that we have here is important. It's very important. There is a Nordic Axe warriors, or whatever that one is. Very few of them, but still something to be aware of. See what we can do. They do have some raider cavalry, so I'm going to have to keep my own cavalry. This is not ideal in terms of defense. Let's block that. And then I don't really know where to deploy my guys because I don't know where they're coming from. I can't see their troop. There's their troops over there, at least some of them. Maybe some more over there, I guess. Let's kind of put these guys back over here. I'm going to have to see where the enemy's coming from before I really know where I want to deploy. I'll bring one Legio down there to drop some javelins in that vicinity. Kind of thinking about making a speed bump unit here.
Reinforcements! More for us to kill!
There we go. I'm going to really spaghetti out there.
The enemy draws near!
Just kind of fast forward for a minute and kind of see where the AI is coming from. It's all foggy, so it's interrupting my line of sight. That's good. They've got some of these troops headed towards my barricade where I've got my Legio. Thinking this will be another good place to put a Legio on fire at will. And this will probably be a good place for a Sagittari. Oh crap, it went under the map. Okay, let's see. Thinking maybe put... Actually, I don't know where this guy needs to go, but just kind of... Let's just keep him at our disposal here. Don't waste your javelins there. Let's just wait for the next grouping to come up. There we go. Alright, so we got a couple of decent little murder holes set up here. Okay, their cavalry is going to be able to see my own cavalry soon, so I'm going to move. I'm going to kind of move over to these group of trees here.
The tower has been totally destroyed! The enemy has laid an ambush!
Okay. My javelins destroyed their Nordic brigade.
Barricades are under attack!
Alright. I'm out of javelins here, so let's pull back. Okay, my cavalry's hidden. Ah! They're gonna attack me here and I don't have a good chance to throw my javelins. If we put these guys here, we can probably throw our javelins into the back of these units. Okay, we're getting some nice flaming shots off over here. Killed their cavalry. Holy crap! How did they see my cavalry? They were hidden. I'm gonna split up so that they can't follow me both directions. What the heck is this cavalry? Mounted raiders? Whatever it is, I don't want to fight it. This is crappy because now I'm having to micro these equites. Just get away! Why are my guys like in big, weird, like strewn out formations where the AI can catch me? Let's get in here.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Okay, this could be better, but it's not the end of the world. Gotta keep my cavalry alive. Let's lure their cavalry back over by a tower. See if we can cut it down a little. Just caught my guys, and it's probably gonna kill a ton of my men. Yes, good grief. It's absolutely murdering my men. Come on! I've got a completely unguarded entrance over here too.
Our men return to the fight.
Their unit must just be straight faster than mine, which is funny because I have light melee cavalry.
Their general has been killed.
How much faster light cavalry is than light cavalry, but I'm sure it'll end up winning this fight too because I had to run. I should have just charged it and then surrounded it. Gosh dang it, why do I make these idiot mistakes? Sometimes I get mad at myself for this crap. Because I do something stupid and then afterwards I realize what it was and it's just like, why did I do that? Just made my life a lot harder by losing this cavalry. Okay, good. We saved just a little bit of my cavalry. I'm gonna tuck it away over here safe. Okay, all right. We've got a chance of getting this done. Need another Legio over here as quick as we can. Alright, these spearmen here are going to get beat. Those guys got chased off. We've got a Sagittari here with plenty of ammo. Thinking about bringing it over here. I'm going to go ahead and pull my general back. What else do they have coming in here? Nordic Warlord. 2 Nordic Warlords. Okay. Unleash your javelins on these guys. There we go. Got Legio in here. Let's bring those guys over here on fire at will. Let's get up here and noodle that. Let's bring this Legio loose because we may need it. Okay, we've damaged all these spearmen pretty badly while they're passing. Let's put the other archer up here. Nordic Warlords. Those Nordic Warlords are a bit of a problem. If I can keep my cavalry alive to the very end here, we can bring it over to rear charge the Nordic Warlords. There's not a lot of them, but it still ought to be effective. Okay, everybody's going to shoot over here for this Legio. I'm going to put a reserve unit behind them. Because we're going to need to hold right there as long as we can. You
Unit is running from the enemy.
can actually get on here.
Our settlement stands, but much has been destroyed.
Okay, okay. We really need all these units to get nice and engaged. So we've got plenty of holding units. There are units over here getting the crap shot out of them. Let's go into heavy shot, because it ought to work better against the armor there. I'm going to try and rear charge that blob, but they've still got uncommitted spears. So that's kind of a problem. If we come run this unit down here, actually we can probably sneak through over here. I got quite a few volleys of heavy shot off over here, but it's just not cutting the mustard against the heavily armored and high health units. Okay, let's bring the Scataquites over, and I'm going to get ready to try and outflank this Warlord. Okay, come over here. We'll get around that Warlord and quickly outflank it. get my archers ready for kind of a morale knockout here. I need a flaming volley here, and I need a whistling volley here. Okay, cease fire. Flaming, whistling, rear charge. Hopefully this is enough to pull this down. Still struggling, there we go. Kinda got a chain route started. Come on, kill those spears. There we go. Chain route complete. I've only got one cavalry left to run down the stragglers because one of my guys routed. I'm going to give chase to that Nordic warlord. Got Nordic spearmen and everything here. Nordic spears. Nordic warlord. Let's chase it. Is there some reason why you guys aren't running? Okay, I'm going to have to fast forward. It's going to be important that we... Why did you stop pursuing? What the heck? What the heck, man? My guys just aren't pursuing the way they should here either. Look at that. I give them an attack order and they just like hang back and like kill a couple of stragglers at the very back of the unit. I mean, run these fools down. Pursued and should pretty much destroy that Nordic warlord. We're going to get quite a few of their troops here. Actually, that Nordic warlord's the better target. Alright, so I think we should have caused pretty substantial damage to the AI here. We won. That's the most important part of all this, is that we won. We didn't give them my city, which is where I'm recruiting some troops from and everything. That was an important victory. And it's going to deal the Geats pretty major loss here. Their little marauding crap stacks pretty much ate the big one there. Biggest problem I have is rebellions. And then the Abdonians just got the waltz right across a crossing that was blocked. That is going to be a huge problem for me. What else can you do on this turn? I didn't have a garrison there. What a bunch of horse crap. I'm just going to be lucky to get Sextus out of this mess alive. That's all there is to it. I've got to defend Italy first. Like, as much as I hate to say it, if Sextus dies in Britannia, then he dies in Britannia. The Huns retreated. That is... I don't know what in the world they were thinking. They could have raided the crap out of me. Gepids have a navy that sailed all the way to Ajax. And they're going to attack my city with their navy. They got a lot of Marines, too, and the Marines aren't bad units. They're just few in number. So we're going to have to defend against this as well. So, I don't know if I got time to do this on this episode. I think I do. This is irritating, but I think we can win. Woo, man. I'll tell you what. Crazy couple episodes. I really need to learn from my mistakes here and like just be more observant during the battles. Like, I know I'm not perfect. I never have been and never claim to be. But sometimes even I'll do something, I'm like, why did I do that? Like, there was a better answer. So I really need to keep an eye on that kind of thing. Their navy is going to just immediately try and come to land. And I'm kind of okay with that. Like, should be able to unload all my ships right here. And this ought to be fairly defensible. Let's go over to my land forces. I've only got 2 Sagittari, but I got 4 Legio and 2 Spearmen. And I've got a couple of Scout Cav. And they ought to be pretty handy in this particular setting because the small numbers of naval troops ought to be pretty vulnerable to cavalry. They do have onager ships, 2 of them, and they're going to be annoying. They'll sail up and they'll probably get a ton of kills. Let's get all these guys ashore before their boats get up behind me. Thinking, let's get one of our spear units as a speed bump here. And I actually want to put a Legio down here to throw their javelins. And maybe one in reserve. And then let's just put a spear unit over here just to hold this down in case I'm not paying attention. Look at that pathfinding there. Looks nice. Okay, do not fire at will. How much ammo these guys have? Only 6? But hey, it's 6 ammo that I wouldn't have otherwise. I'll take it. What is this here? Okay. Alright, we got inbound enemies. They're long ships running into the ships that I docked there. Oh no! Oh sweet, they shot my archers. Well, it kind of looked like they were shooting my archers. Their guys are in range, my general. This is bad. Get me out of range already. What kind of range do they have? Good grief. Their range goes all the way up onto my town center. They'll run out of ammo, but they can replenish while they're out to sea, I think, too. At least some of their units can. Actually, I'm kind of hesitant to use up my missiles early. Kind of want to save them. Let's get one of these guys here. And another here. Throw our javelins at their approaching marines. The marauders, whatever they call them, because they probably have pretty decent attack, just like my guys do. Okay. They're sending most of their guys down around here. Their onager ship's going to halt and start firing. It's going to get a lot of kills. I need to unbunch these infantry. I'm going to kind of try to spread my guys out some. Make their onager ships less useful. Okay, they've got other Germanic marauders coming around. Alright. Let's not do fire at will here. None of their guys ended up coming over here, so let's ungarrison these guys from the barricade. Their onager ships still have a ton of ammo. Taking out the first unit of Germanic marauders. Their archer ships are just sitting out here, and I think they just keep replenishing their ammo. Because otherwise they will have fired their ammo by now, but we'll watch. But when they get down, I'll bet you they start replenishing their ammo. Okay, their general is in bad shape, and when he kicks the bucket, that's going to be a big win. I want to bring these equites to where they can quickly get in behind the enemy. Okay, if their general dies here, it's going to be really good for me. Their bow ships, I think their bow ships are replenishing ammo. Stupid onager hitting my Legio Comitatenses. Don't fire your javelins, please. Okay. Just kind of see where all their marines go. Getting low on ammo on their artillery ships, so that's good. These archer ships, one of them just dumped their guys off, which is good. So otherwise, they could have just sat out there and replenished their ammo endlessly. Okay. Germanic Marauders. Their general routed but did not die, I don't think. We didn't get a general killed message. I'm tempted to come over here and try and single out some of these Marauders, but there's too many of them and I don't want to throw away my cavalry. And again, I'm just kind of saving ammo on my archers. They're out of ammo on one of their onagers, so that's good news. Look at their crap bouncing around in the town center. This archer ship is still replenishing, but these guys are about to burn their ammo and they'll be stuck. Let's kind of see where all those marauders go. Let's get some of these archers set up to try and do a little damage. Otherwise, we want to kind of just like piecemeal out these units. Actually, we could try and overwhelm them at this point. Okay, both their onager ships are out of ammo. I don't know what in the world all these marauders are doing out here.
The enemy is at the walls.
Go ahead and open fire. Okay, I think we can overwhelm their marauders down here just by high numbers, though their marauders are probably decent units on a pound-for-pound basis. And really, I just kind of want to get their guys held up over here and try and get a rear charge. AI is probably going to try and noodle past me over here on the flank. They do that kind of crap a lot. So many marauders headed this direction. We really need to clean up this fight over here. And I'm thinking, let's get these two archers. I'm going to go ahead and start moving out and around the city, see if we can get in a position to shoot into the back of some of their men. And then probably same thing with this infantry. I'm going to bring it around over here. Their marauders here are putting up an annoyingly good fight against all my marines and Legio Comitatenses. And they've got more landing artillery crew, though I would assume that the artillery crew isn't really that good. Okay, Sagittari, when I gave you a move order over here, oh, there's a barricade. Yeah, that was smart. That was pretty smart of me. Okay, we're gonna rout all these guys. Got the mercenary artillery crew. Really need all of these units to get fixed. We might be able to break up a couple of these, but with more of them back here, we gotta be careful. Not causing any damage with my... Okay, so I have a second line there though, so we should be safe. Okay, let's bring this Legio over here. We might need a third line. Looks like we've gotten the attention of a few other units of light boatmen. I think we can kill these guys. I'm going to go into fire at will. We did definitely hurt them pretty bad. So I think we can destroy a lot of these light boat units.
are fleeing.
Okay, these guys are trying to outflank me, those Germanic marauders, so I need to attack them. Yeah, let's pull these guys back up here and just keep an eye on that artillery crew. I think my scout equites can defeat these light boatmen pretty easily, even though I don't get the best charge. There's only 15 of them. I would hope my guys can defeat the light boatmen, except they're not. My tower's killing a bunch of my own men, and the light boatmen are holding their own marvelously. 13 men against 100 cavalry, not even spear-armed, and my tower continues to kill more of my own men. It'd be really nice had Creative Assembly given us control of the towers so that you could choose whether or not it murders your own men en masse. 10 light boatmen standing against 100 cavalrymen. Let's see how well equipped the light boatman is for fighting cavalry, no doubt. Yep. Yeah, no, they have spears. Never mind. I stand corrected. Though they are still light boatmen. I'm going to run down some of these units and trying to get away from the death and destruction being caused by my own towers. This unit came back from routing in the middle of my cavalry. I'll never understand the morale system of this game, I swear. Are you gonna rout now? You're down to 5 men. 3 men. Germanic marauders. Unbreakable. Apparently. Come on! 2 Germanic marauders. Unbreakable. There we go. And apparently when those ones broke, they all broke. Let's go flaming arrows into these guys. Oh, they haven't all gotten off their boat, so... Okay, well, we've defended Ajax, so that's big. We didn't lose anything. It's going to really cut down on this Gepid fleet capability, and we should end up murdering most of their ships right here as they flee. No, seriously, like, I want you to come down here. There we go. Okay, they've only got a few men left in each unit, so they should be done. I'm going to actually do a flaming shot on this boat. See if we can get rid of it. Come on, hit them. There we go. I wouldn't think that they're going to be able to take too much morale shock here, but I may stand corrected. I'm going to bring these cavalry over here and just run into these Germanic artillery crew to try and rout them. Yeah, one of their guys is stuck on the ship. It's this guy right here who's like stuck in there, and that's what's keeping them from getting off the boats. Alright, so there we go. Had a victory. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you back on the next episode where we continue to defend ourselves in some very perilous times.